Consider yourself an op if you want like the video and watch till the end. The character of Dragon is one of the many in the series that is shrouded in mystery. But what if I told you that Oda has sort of already given hints that Dragon will die? For those who do not know, when Oda was 8 years old he was a huge fan of a Japanese series called The Cities of Gold. This is one of the series that has inspired him the most, and the similarities with One Piece are scary to the point where one would think them identical. In this series, a location similar to Laugh Tale exists, and the main character Esteban gathers his own crew to reach there, so that he could claim the City of Gold. At the entrance of this location he meets a masked man who turns out to in fact be his father. This masked man is literally Dragon, and he is the leader of a cult connected to the ancient kingdom. Basically, this man explains to Esteban what happened to their predecessors, which is similar to how the D clan probably got wiped out by the celestial dragons. What's crazy is that entities similar to the world nobles also exist in this series, and they wage an all-out war in order to retain control and dominance. If we were to go with the fact that Oda has drawn inspiration from this series, then I would have to say that things are not looking good for Dragon fans. The story literally ends with Esteban's father sacrificing himself in order to save everyone, which could mean Dragon might lose his life soon. The current situation in the island of Egghead is heating up with each passing chapter. If the 5 elders decide to launch a full attack on Luffy, as overpowered as his 5th gear is, there is no way Luffy survives that. So by following this trail of events, there is no other way but Dragon to intervene and most likely lose his life in the process. I mean this by no disrespect to Luffy whatsoever, because as a big fan of this series, I love how far he has come, and an argument can be made that he could probably escape even the 5 elders. After all, we have witnessed him fighting Saturn and Admiral Kizaru at the same time, yet the chances of the elders then chasing his crew and killing them are very high. Also, with how Dr. Vegapunk literally confirmed that the whole world will sink underwater, chaos will erupt and a lot of nations will turn to the Revolutionary Army for help. With chaos there is opportunity, and I am sure a man of Dragon's caliber will make the best out of it and make the necessary moves in order to make a stand against the tyranny, also known as the world government. A lot of the fans judge the current story progression in a way where Dragon doesn't intervene, and they do have a point since he did not even come for Kuma. But seeing as he has a connection with Dr. Vegapunk, he might have already received a transmission that Vegapunk will expose a lot of shady business, so maybe he was simply preparing accordingly. After all, we shouldn't forget what happened to Luluzia Kingdom and how Sabo was framed. They have still not retaliated to that. I don't know how many of you are familiar to politics and warfare, but if someone attacks you and you do not retaliate, it's literally a diplomatic way of conceding defeat, and it may be interpreted as you ceasing to oppose. With countless of nations that have suffered in the hands of the world government, Dragon not retaliating will mean he will lose all the ground he gained and also concede his political stance. I am very confident he is now forced to make his move, so we simply have to be patient and wait to finally see what this mysterious character is all about. To everyone who stuck till the end and liked the video, I hope you marry Boa Hancock. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification to not miss out on our daily uploads.